I have found an amazing cruise deal to 6 of the most stunning islands you could go to in the Caribbean for April of 2027. Stay tuned. Hi everyone, Rob from Cruise Seekers, and welcome to our cruise deal show today. We have an amazing cruise deal for some of the most beautiful islands you could ever imagine for the Caribbean in April of 2027. But before we get into that, I would like to thank each and every one of you folks who have become a subscriber to this Cruise Seekers community. Thank you so much for doing it. It is so appreciated by us. And if you're new here or you've been kind of lurking around for a little bit and haven't subscribed just yet, think about subscribing, turn that notification bell on. This way you get notified every single time we find one of these great cruise deals. Thank you so much for doing that. And while you're down there, hit that like button. It does help that YouTube algorithm. It does help other people find this channel and does help this community grow. Once again, thank you for doing that as well. Alrighty, this cruise deal, April of 2027, a phenomenal 12-night cruise going to 6 of the most beautiful islands of the Caribbean. Let's talk about it. So the cruise deal we have for you today, it is on the Celebrity Eclipse, doing a 12-night cruise going to 6 stunning Caribbean islands. You're going to be going to St. Kitts, you're going to be going to St. Lucia, you're going to be going to Barbados, and then you're going to head further south and go to the ABC Islands, Aruba, Bonaire, and Curacao. It's a round trip cruise from Fort Lauderdale on one of my favorite ships of all time. When is the date? Well, it's April 12th, 2027. It is after the holidays, for Easter, etc. So you don't have to worry about this infringing upon it. You do your holidays, you get ready, and you go on this amazing cruise. And the price, it's absolutely stunning, folks. You're going to be seeing some crazy prices here where the price that we have for our group rates is actually less than the cruise only price, and you get all the goodies that come with the group rate. Let's talk about that next. Alrighty, the pricing I am going to give you is for two people cabin pricing. This is not per person pricing. You are also going to get the Celebrity all-included package. That's your classic drinks and your basic unlimited Wi-Fi. And since this cruise is a good way out, you're also getting a refundable deposit. It's nice to have that refundable deposit because sometimes life happens, and it's really nice to know, since we're planning so far out, that you will get your deposit back, just God forbid if you need to cancel for whatever reason. It's a wonderful opportunity to take advantage of these great rates and not have to worry about a deposit. We've got 2 cabin categories to go over, folks. We have deluxe verandas. What are deluxe verandas, by the way? Well, a deluxe veranda is the same thing as a regular veranda, except it's bigger. You're going to be on the bump out to have a nice large balcony for these beautiful islands. Can't ask for anything more. And I'm also giving you some pricing for concierge class as well. Alrighty. The pricing for the deluxe verandas for 2 people with the all-included package and a refundable deposit is $5,432.32. That is a huge savings versus the Celebrity website pricing, because if you went to the Celebrity website price and you put in a deluxe veranda and you want the all-included package and you want a refundable deposit, the price that website's going to tell you is $8,318.88. That's a savings of almost $2,900. And we're also going to give you $100 onboard credit on top of that. So a huge savings and some onboard credit on top of that. And it's cheaper than the cruise only price with the non-refundable deposit versus the Celebrity website. So it's a great deal. Now, if you're chasing that Celebrity loyalty and you want to be in concierge class, we do have prime concierge class cabins for you. The price for those concierge class cabins is $5,784.32. Plus, you're also going to get that $100 onboard credit, just like the deluxe verandas. Now, this is a huge savings, folks, just like the deluxe verandas, because if you put the same room in there, the same package, and the same deposit policy, they're going to want $8,772.88. That's a savings of almost $3,000 plus the extra $100 onboard credit. So once again, a huge savings. So I convinced you want to see these 6 beautiful islands and go on a wonderful 12-night cruise on the Celebrity Eclipse. Well, the best way to do that is to give us a phone call at the number right there down below. If you hit extension 1, that will bring you to me, Robert. If you hit extension 2, that will bring you to my wife, Cheryl. Now, if you do not want to give us a call, well, I will leave a link down in the description. You just click that link. There'll be a travel interest survey form. fill it out. We will get back to you as soon as we possibly can. And if you're sitting in your living room and you're watching YouTube and you do not have access to a keyboard or a mouse just right yet, well, I will leave a QR code right there. You just point your phone to that QR code. You'll bring it to that same travel interest survey form. Fill out the form. We will get back to you as soon as we can. So there you go, folks. That is our cruise deal for today. It is a stunning 12-night cruise in April of 2027 on one of my favorite ships, the Celebrity Eclipse. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a big thumbs up. As I said, it does help that YouTube algorithm. And if you've been watching this long so far and you still haven't subscribed just yet, hey, think about subscribing. Turn that notification bell on. We would love to have you here as a member of the Cruise Seekers community. Thank you so much for doing that. Have you been on the Eclipse? Have you done a 12-night cruise? Have you been to these 6 islands? Let us know in the comment section down below. We love talking to you folks in the comment section. Just leave a comment and we will try to get back to you as soon as we can. We try very hard to answer to every question in there. Thank you so much for leaving a comment. So until we talk again next time, this is Rob from Cruise Seekers reminding each and every one of you to always seek the seas. Bye now.